Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I am going to do a story. I've seen a lot of these on YouTube lately, and one that I really want to tell you guys is about my stalker. I've seen a few of these ones as well, which is pretty sad considering somebody is actually able to make a video out of it, but I don't know, my story can really help you guys, and hopefully it will teach you a few things. It ended up okay in the end, but it was pretty scary whilst it was happening. So if you guys want to hear my story, then please keep watching. Okay, so this stalker thing happened maybe a year and a half ago. And it happened because, I think this is why, but I don't 100% know. If you guys have heard of Gumtree, it's like a place where you can post ads or you can buy things on there, you can look for jobs and stuff. It's actually like the #1 job site at the moment. So anyway, this is like the first ad that I ever posted. And you have to like write a little thing about you, like about yourself and what kind of job you want, stuff like that. And you have to also post a picture. So I posted this ad, and within the first hour or so, I got like 10 messages from guys just being creeps, saying like, I'll pay you to stay the night with me, and I'll pay you to let me touch your feet, and just like weird creepy things like that. Some people wanted you to do like topless waitressing, some people wanted to do like nude photography, blah blah blah, just creepy random ass stuff that I would never do. Throughout it all, I was at a mate's 21st one night, and I got a message from a random number, and I think the person said like, are you still looking for a job? So I replied, I'm not really sure if I had a job by then or not, but I think I said like yes. What kind of job is it? And then they were just being really creepy. They were saying like it was just for waitressing and stuff. I don't know, something just didn't seem right. Me and my friends would try and call this person because they were just being really creepy, like the kind of things that they were saying. Like, I don't know if it was a girl or a guy. It was just being a bit weird. So we tried to call him. My guy mates tried to call him, and he wouldn't reply. And then it obviously made the person angry at us, so he started messaging us back saying like, stop calling me, I know where you live. And I was just like, okay, like, you can't possibly know where I live. You don't put your address up or anything like that on Gumtree. You don't even put your resume. Usually you have your address on your resume, but I didn't put my resume or anything like that. So when whoever it was said that, I was like, oh my god. So we kept trying to call him again, we kept texting him saying please don't talk to us. And throughout the whole night he just kept texting like, I know where you live, I know who you are. He was saying things like he actually told me my address, because I was getting really freaked out that I would just ask him like, where do I live then? And he would know my address. And then over the next few days, I just let it like pass, and over the next few days I kept getting random messages from him, and he wouldn't leave me alone. Not sure if it was a girl or a guy still, but I'm guessing it was a guy. And yeah, over the next few days he was just getting even more creepier, even more stalkerish. He was telling me my address. He was even telling me how many like rooms in my house. My friends had only just moved into this house maybe like 2 or 3 months before I got this message from this person. There was no way that they could have known how many bedrooms and how many bathrooms we had in our house, because we have 4 bedrooms, which could be like a standard thing, but we also have 3 bathrooms, which isn't usual. He even knew like all of that kind of smaller details, and I was trying to make myself calm. I was trying to just think that like, maybe somehow he got my address, maybe, I don't even know how, but maybe something weird happened. And then he was all of a sudden messaging me saying where I came from, because obviously I moved to Melbourne for uni, so he knew the small country town I came from, which has like 200 people in it, so there's no way you could just like guess that. He was saying what schools I went to, because I went to a few schools, telling me about my twin brother, telling me who my best friends are back home, which I have no idea how they would know that. I don't know, he was just telling me really creepy things. He was telling me that I played netball, and that I was like school captain and stuff like that. I don't know, he just literally knew every little detail. So I started like Googling myself and figuring out how much I could know from Google. There was a fair bit, unfortunately. Obviously, I don't put things on private. Obviously you can see my MySpace, which I mean, I don't use anymore, but that could be how he found out who my best friends were, since you have that silly list on MySpace. You know, Facebook, he could have saw some things on Facebook, but most of the things that I post are all just restricted to my friends. It's not on public. And then one day, me and my friend Fatima were home. There's 4 of us in the house, but there was just 2 of us home at the time. and he said, "I can see you through the window." And we basically shat our pants. We were sitting on the couch together. He said, "I can see you through the window," and I was like, okay, whatever, like, what are we wearing then? And he explained what Fatima was wearing. She was wearing like denim shorts and like a white t-shirt or something like that. I don't fully remember, but, and fluffy socks. So he explained that, like, maybe you could guess denim shorts, maybe you could guess white shirt, I don't know. Fluffy socks, kind of not a thing that you can randomly just guess. He told us both what we were wearing and said I could see through the window, so we literally pooped our pants. We were looking like outside the window trying to find a car or like just see a person, and we couldn't see anything at all. So we had to like call up our friends to come pick us up. So one of our guy mates come and picked us up, thankfully. All of my housemates had to stay at a different person's house that night. We had to go sleep over at our mate's house, and on the way there we went to the police station, and I really don't like going to the police station. I hate doing filing a report and stuff like that. I was shaking and I was on the verge of just like bawling my eyes out. So I did the report, and then the police officer gave me her phone number and said that like either I can call them if something else new happens, and she will call us when she finds the trace of the phone. And they called a few days after, and they said that there's no trace of the phone. So whoever had the phone, they've obviously chucked the SIM out, they've broken the SIM or something like that. So to this day, I'm still not sure whether it was an actual random person who found out all of this information about me, or if it was somebody I knew. If it was somebody I knew, then bloody hell, because I don't know anybody that would ever do that. So yeah, that wasn't a very fun time in my life. It lasted probably a week that he kept sending those like random messages and being really creepy. But yeah, he just took it too far when he said he could see us through the window and what we were wearing. That was just way too far, because up until then I just tried not to believe him and I tried to just like let it go. But I mean, if he can tell us what we're wearing, then he is somewhere around us, and I don't know, it's just like the creepiest thing ever. Basically the moral of the story is that don't post ads on Gumtree, maybe, if you guys have ever done that before. I don't know if that sounds dumb or not, but a lot of my friends post ads on Gumtree. It's like one of the easiest way to find a job, as well as like actually look for ads. Definitely learnt my lesson. I never want to be in that predicament again. I never want to go to the police station and make a statement again. I don't want to get messages telling me what I'm wearing when they say they're right outside my window. It's so creepy. I don't know how this person found out anything. That is the end of my stalker story. I hope you guys learned something from it. I was gonna say enjoy it, but that's not really something that you could enjoy, I guess. If you guys have had anything similar happen, please leave me a comment down below. Please give it a thumbs up if you did enjoy hearing my stories. I have a few other stories, like, and a really, really embarrassing story and a really, really scary story. I'm pretty sure my stalker story was one of my scariest moments in my life, but I've had worse. And I don't know, I just have a lot more stories to tell. So if you guys actually like this story time, then please give this video a thumbs up. I would really appreciate it. Also, please go follow me on Instagram if you have Instagram. It's kind of like a beauty / personal page, because I use like YouTube as a creative way for beauty. So yeah, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye!